Hello, it's me, Mr. I am shit at editing and making thumbnails. Today, this is gonna be a different kind of episode. This is just gonna be me talking about anything that comes to my mind and that has been on my mind. And while this game just goes in the background. Honestly, I seem to be the only entertainment here. Because to be honest, I don't think anybody cares about the fucking game. Like, at all. But yeah, it's alright. But yeah, anyway. It's kind of a pet peeve, I guess, just seeing the fact that they don't care about my favorite game, which is fine, because everybody has their likings, right? Like, it doesn't matter. It's just kinda shit. There's one person, though, that does seem to care. But I don't know if he cares, I don't know if he watches the whole thing, or if he just comments on everything, on almost everything. But, regardless, I appreciate you. You know who you are. I know you in real life. Anyway. The fact is that one person that cares is the reason I keep doing these videos, you know? It's alright. And even if nobody cared, which I originally thought that was gonna happen, I keep making these because they're just kind of fun. I mean, Terra is just fun. That's why I like this game. But yeah. I've also been seeing my friends have been doing their own little videos on their own. And that's fine. That's pretty good. One thing I've seen is that apparently they put more effort on editing. I don't even have an editing software, as I've said before. All I have is YouTube Studio. That's all I need. That's all I use. I mean, I don't really care, dude. Like, quality videos. What is that? What quality? I don't. That's just stupid. I mean, all I have over here is my boring personality and whatever the fuck comes to my mind. I don't know if I'm funny to anybody. I don't think I've shown it that much in these kinds of videos. But yeah, it's kind of a thing that happens now. It's just it's there. I'm apparently shit at it. So, you know, pretty cool, pretty cool. Not only that, but I seem to have this, like, this really weird view on my videos. Like, I feel like as long as I be humble or, like, be honest about what the fuck. Anyway, be humble or anything about what I'm doing, like, just honest, just fucking doing it from the heart, man. Like, it doesn't matter the quality. But, right now it's a thing about quantity over quality, because I really want to do these videos a lot, but, like, they don't really take time. The only thing that takes time is editing, and editing, I don't really go that hard on it. It's kind of a, it's kind of a, just a thing that happens now and then, you know. It's not that much effort. I mean, I spend time on it, definitely, because it fucking takes a while, because the YouTube Studio shit is fucking disgusting. It's so bad. But yeah, apart from that, it's just, you know, me doing my own thing, doing what I can to entertain. Actually, wow, I did not see. Oh wait, ooh, I could just put them in here. I just need one. Oh, cool. Anyway, but yeah, it's just kind of there. My commentary. It was mostly on the game, but today I wanted to make something different. If anybody actually like cares about the video and actually watches it, then it'd probably be obvious that they listen to this part, and if they understand it, if they can speak English or understand English, then they would surely like to comment about the fact that if they like commentary videos, aka just me talking about what's on my mind, what's going on, and shit, instead of just gameplay, or like just talking about the gameplay. I mean, I think these two, I think it doesn't matter what you play as long as you have a pretty good commentary. At least in my view, because I've seen lots of things that are like that. Like, it's just as long as you fucking you're either funny or good at the game, okay, buddy? And well, I'm neither of those, but we can try, right? Like, there's an effort that can be made. Oh god, that attack that he does, he just. Sorry, but yeah. I've seen a lot of people, like, there's been this, it's obvious because of all the shit that's been going on, and people want to talk about, like, Corona, and quarantine and shit, but I mean, it's probably because I don't get out of my house, I don't mind it, I don't get out of my house, so I don't mind this shit, you know, and, it hasn't, I mean, it kind of changed. It kind of changes. I mean, there's like I do go out sometimes, you know, buying shit, going to restaurants, maybe, like, fucking going to the fucking corner store or some retarded thing, you know. But now it's like, nah, fuck you, nigga. Like, no. Or like going to school, you know. You get to see all that shit. You know, you get to see what the fuck ever you want. But now, you can't. You can't go outside. It really doesn't matter to me. Because, well, outside, it's not much to it. I mean, I don't really see much to going outside. It's maybe because I'm a fucking dickhead and a boring piece of shit. But apart from that, the only reason I would go outside is because of friends. But even then, my friends and I don't have that much of time to do shit because there's only a certain amount of things that you can do whenever you're like this old on the fucking street. Like, you can go ahead, do some illegal shit, it's alright, it's Mexico, nobody fucking cares, okay, at this point. I don't think anybody fucking cares at this point, because I certainly fucking don't. If anybody else does it, I care if I do it, I care if anybody else does it, because, well, if it's my friend, that's when I care. If it's anyone else, I don't fucking care. It's just probably their daily routine. You know, go outside, get a bag of crack, maybe fuck a hooker, maybe they'll go fuck a dog, I don't know, whatever they find on the street, just lying around, so they can fuck, you know? I mean, I don't judge them. I'd fuck a dog, if that's all I had. I mean, you know, it's alright, dude. Oh, god damn it, I did it again. Anyway, but yeah. It is what it is, man. I've seen a lot of people, like, be affected by quarantine, and people probably talk about it, like, a lot, and I know it's, like, fucking, like, there's a point whenever, like, you want to hear, like, an opinion about it, but then it becomes so popular that you don't want to hear any shit about it, like, holy shit, I've heard this 1,000 fucking times, can you please shut the fuck up? And that could come off as rude, but, like, honestly, it's just the truth, dude. Like, maybe you don't have to say it like that, like, just shut the fuck up to, like, a friend or something. But, like, it's probably, you know, oh my god, that, he uses my own bullets. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit hard to sympathize because I don't care. I don't really see why people would care, but I just spend all my time inside, so what would the fuck, what would I know, huh? Exactly. So, honestly, yeah, they do them. At that point, it's just like, yeah, you know, I'll probably talk about something that's like, oh, like, already talked about a shit ton a bunch. So, like, yeah, just keep on going at this point. It's just fuck it, I don't care. Minneapolis is like fucking burning down. The world might go to shit. Just a minor inconvenience at this point. Doesn't matter. At this point, the gameplay is just shit. Because it's just me dying over and over again to the same attack of, like, this one enemy that I'm trying to get some loot out of. Again, I don't care. I don't know if anybody cares anymore. Like, is this entertainment? Does loud equal funny anymore? I don't know. I just don't know anymore, dude. I'm in utter awe. But yeah, apart from that, there's somebody fucking, I don't know what the fuck that is on the outside. Did you hear that? I don't even know if you could hear that, but whatever it was, sure did fucking seem crazy. There's copper coins. But yeah, I got this gun from like an event that happened that was super annoying, but I was lucky enough to get it. And because I have duplication with journey mode, I can literally just have infinite ammo of this gun, which is money. I don't know if anybody realized that. I don't know if anybody cares. But yeah, if you do care, well, there it is. As you can see, platinum coins, 283 damage, pretty fucking amazing. I'll tell you what. Just gonna put down a bunch of these. Just trying to get a item for my dude. But yeah, this is kind of a chill, really down to earth kind of video, like just me talking to you guys, which is you guys, aka one dude there, you know, if you so want to fucking go through the entire goddamn video. I don't know how long this is gonna be, I don't know how much I'm gonna cut it. I have a few plans. You know what kind of sucks about liking this game so much? You like it so much that you want to play it all the time and you want to complete it, but you can't because there's people that out there are watching, and you have content that you want to really do. But I have people telling me that, oh well, you know, you can't do that. You can't just like fucking go ahead and just post a bunch of shit like all at once. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that actually applies. If that changes anything. Like, I think I'm just gonna still be unpopular. I'm still gonna remain with my fucking 6 subscribers, which I thank very much. I don't know who they are, but thank you very much. Oh hey, I got it. The rapid dart pistol. Good shit, good shit. But yeah. Not only that, but there's a thing about being a small YouTuber out there that, and this goes out for like a lot of people. If you want to make like a YouTube channel, or if you have like, if you constantly fucking upload videos, there's probably gonna be people that like manipulate you and fucking scam you for shit. And that has happened to me. That happened to me on the other video. I don't know if anybody saw it, because I reported the comment. It was a bot. It's not a real person. That basically just said, hey, I do music and you do fucking videos. Do you want to collaborate? Basically, I mean, that sounds all good and well until you realize that the world isn't that simple, man. The world isn't that pure. Nobody's out there being like, oh yes, finally some dude that I can fucking share my shit with, just have like a great relationship on YouTube. No. You're completely fucking wrong if you think that's how it's gonna be. Mainly, one, because they're all scams. If anybody tells you, like, there's a lot of YouTube partnerships that are scams and have like fucking a way of like fucking you over and just making money. It's probably just greedy piece of shit. But yeah, the bot that left the comment and said that they want fucking, oh, you want a partner, you want to fucking team up, we got music, you make the content, so let's team up. And from an outsider's perspective, this would look at, you would look at it and be like, fuck yeah, dude, I want to do that. But Jesus Christ, my fucking throat. Never thought I would get fucking tired of talking to myself. But yeah, these people, or whoever's doing it, just gets a bunch of bots and messages or comments on a bunch of, those bots comment on a bunch of fucking people, YouTube thing. Jesus Christ. And if you're gullible enough to think that, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do some fucking YouTube partnership, Jesus Christ, I'm dying. Anyway, I got messaged, yeah, and that shit. And the dude, I guess he just makes money off of that. Like, they just hijack your channel, and then I don't know what they do with it. They just do whatever they want. The point is that you get fucked because you don't have a channel anymore. You have to make another one to explain what the fuck happened to the one before. So, again, if anybody fucking approaches you saying, hey, you want to collaborate and make music, don't trust them. It's probably like a dude with like a weird symbol named like Song or something stupid like that. But yeah, they're most likely scams, and just know when somebody's actually like really pure of heart, or if they're an asshole. Because most of the times they're an asshole. Because sadly, people just want money, and that's just the world as a whole. It all revolves around money. And hey man, fucking the duality of man. And actually, that's a good topic to talk about. You know how I have a friend that always says that power and money, just like an overload of that, can corrupt, of course. And when it does corrupt you, it just shows what the real you is. Like, this is just you as a person. Now, I don't completely agree with that statement, because mainly I think any human can be anything just given the circumstances, but the easiest path that we've made ourselves go by is just like greed and fucking wrath and shit. And it's just like, you know, it's kind of fucked up. I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not someone to trust. I mean, I'm just a dude on the internet. I'm just a fucking kid, just saying what the fuck ever I want because it's my fucking channel. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, cunt? Huh? That's what I thought. Anyway. But yeah, it's just how it is. Like, I feel like people are just like generally, there's people that are generally nice, like generally like in any side of the spectrum, like wrath, rage, fucking greed, and whatever that is. That's just like the easiest path to take. But then there's also the people who are like just like really generous, like really polite, really descriptive and shit. I don't know what the fuck I am. I think I'm just a dude again. It could be anything. Like, anyone could be of any other thing. Like, people could just be like, oh, well, you know, I had a tough upbringing, you know, I was bullied, and I never really had the power stance on it, but now that I do, I'm gonna do the same thing that they did to me. Why? Because I just don't learn lessons. And then they become greedy, and with power, fucking all of that just results into wrath, and at the fucking last, like, stretch, they're just assholes at last. And well, it's kind of hard to see that. Like, kind of hard to see like that there's a human inside such filthy person, because at that point, whenever they just turn fucking assholeish, you just don't care about who they are, because like, I don't know, I can't talk while I fucking fight. I am not concentrating. Didn't prepare myself either. Anyway, yeah. I'm probably rambling at that point, and this is not even coherent, and it's just stupid. But, I'm not a smart person. I'm not even a good person, if you would say. Lots of people apparently hate me. and don't like the way I am. And that's another topic. Holy shit, there's so many things to talk about that are on my mind. But gotta love the internet. But yeah, where should I start? Some people say, like, some people have like the idea that like, oh, I don't care what people say. If I'm an asshole, then deal with it. Like, that's just like a really shitty thing to say. And if you tell them that, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, well, I don't care because I don't care what you say. But those are the people who normally do care what they say, what people say. And if they don't, then they're even more of a fucking dick. Because there's a point wherever you have to fucking like care that you know what people say, because then saying that you don't care what other people say, it's like, I don't care criticism. I don't care, like, if I did something wrong, I don't care if I did it wrong. I don't like accepting that I'm wrong, you know? It's not because you're like, oh, well, I just like being myself, you know? Like, no, you're just being an asshole. Like, maybe yourself is an asshole. And again, that comes to the spectrum and the duality of fucking who you are and shit, but whatever. The point is that whenever that shit rolls around, you're just not accepting other people for who they are. Like, I don't know what gives you the right to like not care about their ideas. Like, who the fuck are you to like think that you're so above and beyond, and like that you're just like, oh hey, look at me, I am so fucking confident, direly this fucking confident, that I don't even care what people think of me. And for that, I'm just like really rebellious, and some people like look up to those people and they're like, oh my god, girl, like, you go. I'm saying girl because normally it's fucking girls, but they can also be men, you know? Like, it's a big world out there. And mainly because I was one of those people. I really thought that I didn't care what other people said. But I just realized I was insecure, you know? I did care what other people said, because that influences you. And that can be good for you. Like, listening to people. Yes, I know it sounds really hard, but listening to people and letting them speak and letting them critique you is good for you. I know, it's a big fucking problem. It's a big fucking deal for people who don't know that shit can be a big deal. It's like, whoa, really? I didn't know. I didn't know me being an asshole was, like, fucking bad. But, well, you know, there's a learning curve for everything. And, you know, it's, again, the duality of man. Some people don't care what they say, and some people care too much about what people say. And as almost everything in life, you should know that there's a balance. Like, there's always gonna be people who you shouldn't care what they say, and people that you should care what they say. Because caring of what other people say too much is bad, and then you end up being like a fake person. You get me? Like, you end up being like this person that is just like that has no personality at all, and then just copies of what other people want you to be. And another thing that is, like, whenever you want to be popular, or like people who want to be popular, they just copy of what people like, and then they end up being fake. And if you don't pull it off, either you're gonna look like you're gonna be made fun of, like, oh yeah, no, yeah, like, people are gonna like instantly catch on, like, you don't act like this, you don't know what you're doing, get the fuck out of my friend group, or something like that. And shit, like, that's where shit hits the fan. Like, people probably have a mental breakdown over their fucking popularity. And that's where I come into the spectrum of, I don't care what they say. Like, normally, well, the people that were like popular in my school, I didn't really care about those, because they were like the assholes, the bullies, or like people that, again, didn't care what other people said about them or what they were said about, and didn't really let criticism in there. I don't know what the reasoning were. You know, at last we're just all afraid, you know. At last we're just all afraid to say that we're afraid of knowing the truth and knowing that that there's something out there that we can't control. And being afraid of that is okay. But sometimes people really just say like, oh, well, you know, I don't... sorry. I'm just fucking... There's so many shit to say. This quarantine has really been hitting hard. And I can't fit it all in a video, can I? I don't know how long it's been. I don't know if this is gonna be edited. But yeah. The point is that it's really, really hard to appeal to people. And remember that you can't always appeal to people. To be yourself is kind of hard sometimes, because then you are influenced by other things that may change the way that you see life. And then the other things may change the view again and again and again and again. And it's just this non-stop like questioning, like, what the fuck is happening? Like, you really have to reflect on those things, because then you don't know. You just don't know. Because you could be a massive fucking hypocrite and not even realize it. And sometimes it's hard to get out of that box, because, as I said, people are afraid. People are afraid of insecurity. People are afraid, like, that they're doing something wrong. People are afraid that they're not liked. People are afraid that that they won't be things that they want to be in their future. Not only that, whenever you appeal too much for someone, you start like not caring about yourself. Like, you don't really think about, oh, this is what I want to do. This is not like something that someone else wants to do. This is what I want to do. And then you lose track of that. You lose track of your own like personal beliefs and like dreams and shit, because you just either think that you're a worthless person and like it doesn't matter like what you think, it matters what other people think. And at last you realize that maybe sometimes you do want to be listened to. You do want to like talk out there. And you want to get your opinion to other people and see what they say. You know, it's and sometimes you don't even you're afraid again. You may be afraid of the insecurities that that may bring, of like how people are gonna take it. Like, maybe if you surround yourself with people that don't care, well, or like make fun of a topic too much, you won't be able to get these moments where you're actually serious, like you're not making fun of something. And that can really be a thing that is common in today's standards. And there's a lot of things that I'm talking about that could be going in depth to, but like there's just so much shit going on, and I really want people to listen, because again, I'm one, excited because I realize how much shit I have to fucking talk about, and like I just cramped it on one video. And I'm also insecure of the fact that people just like my shit and don't even watch it. So I'm afraid, yeah. And it's not bad. It's not a bad thing to be afraid of. It's just common. In today's standards, maybe it wasn't that bad before, but now as shit gets more confusing, you just are afraid of a lot of things, and especially in my age. I mean, shit just gets out of the fucking fan, out of your hands, and you don't know what you're feeling, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you just feel lost, and listening to someone else could very much benefit you, and it could affect who you are. You guys listening to me, me listening to you guys, it could be very much an influence. Seeking help, talking to your parents, I don't know. You know, it's just a thing that I've been thinking about, and I don't really realize what I want to do. You know, I lost track of what I wanted to do, and just realized that I was like thinking that I was a worthless person, that I didn't really count too much, and I should just, you know, listen to other people more, because nobody fucking cares what I say. And it's not the reality, because if you have friends that care about you, they're probably gonna care about what you say, you know. But if you don't have friends that don't care about you, or don't care about what you say, then how do you know that you're actually either a worthless person or the people that don't listen to you are the worthless ones? I don't know. I don't think there's a way of knowing. Well, yes, you just have to be very self-aware and like really look out at things at an outsider's perspective in an open mind, and it's hard to do that sometimes because maybe things that we don't understand yet are affecting us. And there's also a thing in life that you have to accept that you're not gonna know things all the time. You're not gonna be able to control these things all the time. It's just shit that you can't do anything about. And sometimes you don't even know that you could do anything about that. And when it hits you, it's like fucking devastating, because you could have fucked up a lot and not even realize it. It's kind of a thing that could happen to you, me, anyone else. Maybe that's why people are shit. I don't know. I just have these bunch of ideas in my brain that I just kind of brainstorm, and normally I talk about them to myself, and I just end it up there, and I never actually like formed it into a coherent sentence. I just kind of understand it for myself. I never really say it to anybody or out loud. But I guess that's something good about the internet. Like, you could be listened, and your opinions could be heard in a good way, like, or they could be heard in a bad way, and they could like hurt someone or offend someone. I don't know how long it's been since I've been talking, but this might just be unedited. I don't know how I'm gonna title this video. Probably man goes on a mental breakdown. Just like a bunch of clickbait so you can hear me. Please.